Hello again. This is Gretchen, your soul coach from Lighten Up and Thrive, Joyful Living for Mind, Body, and Soul. And this is your 5th audio in this 6-part audio program of How to Thrive in the Midst of Change. And today's audio is about becoming the best you. In this segment, you will gain some insights into how to become the best you, even when challenged with change. Our entire program on change is based on the concept of thriving during change. Thriving, not just surviving. Most people survive change. They have no choice. But we believe that you can actually thrive during change. We often take little changes in stride in our life, make quick adjustments and move on. The bigger the changes, the ones that can often stop you in your tracks or cause you to have to make big adjustments, are the ones that offer great opportunity for growth. So here's some questions. Once you've dealt with an initial blow, how do you move forward? How do you grow? Well, first, we have to accept that things will never go back to how they were. Then we have to let go of the past. And finally, the third step is moving forward by focusing our attention on what we can become. We call this focusing on your best self. Here are 5 tips that can help you to see yourself at your best. The first, imagine yourself at your very best. Imagination will help you set the stage for visualizing yourself in the future. Here's a fun way to look at this. If you were in a cocoon, what kind of butterfly would emerge? When you imagine yourself at your best, what do you see? Do you see yourself as healthy? Do you see yourself successful in the work you do? Do you see yourself having happy, nurturing relationships? When you imagine your best self, what are you doing? Are you learning something new? Are you on a new adventure, one that you've always longed for? Are you enjoying your family and close friends? Second, keep a possibility journal. You might want to purchase a beautiful blank notebook to write in daily. You might want to decorate the cover of the notebook with magazine pictures and words that represents the best you. And then each day, write 1 page in your journal. Here are some starter statements, stem sentences that you complete. You can use whatever time period that you choose, but think of how you would complete this stem sentence. In 3 months, I see myself. Another, I would love to learn how to. The job that intrigues me the most is. Here are some things that are close by my home that I'd like to do. You might want to consider things like a museum or a library, a community theater or a dance class. And here's another. I've always wanted to do this, but never got around to it. How would you complete those sentences? A third thing to consider. Choose 1 or 2 areas of your life that you'd like to improve. Think about the first steps you need to take. Consider enlisting the help of a close friend to check in with. Remember to begin small, but begin. The idea is to identify what you want to improve and then take small steps to begin the improvement. Small steps will lead to small success, and small success will lead to more success. A fourth thing, make a decision to stop worrying. This is a big one, because worry is a negative emotion. I call it negative imagination, and it keeps us stuck instead of moving forward. If you constantly worry, then set a timer and allow yourself to worry for 5 minutes. After that, when a worry comes to you, push it aside, telling yourself you will worry about it during the next 5 minutes tomorrow. Or even putting a band around your wrist and snapping that band against your wrist when you have worrisome thoughts, repetitive worrisome thoughts in particular, those ruminating thoughts. And by doing this, you'll find yourself becoming more of your best self. The fifth thing, spend time with positive people who love and support you. Tell them that you are ready to move forward. Ask for their advice, and when they give it to you, say thank you. Resist every temptation to make excuses, to negate the advice, or to whine. If you find yourself doing these, then stop, apologize, forgive yourself, and listen. And then 6, here's a bonus tip. Find someone else to help. Volunteer to read at a school. Take a meal to somebody who's an invalid or laid up. Consider serving at your local soup kitchen or to ring the bell for the Salvation Army. This is a very interesting phenomenon. When you are helping other people, your best self shows up in a really powerful way. Focusing on your best self has the ability to change your life. It will help you move from the past into the future with a fresh approach. It will help you prepare for other changes and challenges that life brings you. It will give you hope. I hope that you've enjoyed today's tips for focusing on creating your best self. Next time, I'll discuss strategies on how to help others who are coping with change. We really like what Aldous Huxley has to say about change. He says, there is only one corner of the universe that you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. So until the next time, Jerry and I want to invite you to continue to thrive during your times of change. I look forward to connecting with you next week. Until then, be well.